Good morning, everyone. Monday morning, week 6. I'm calling Monday Red Dress Day. Someone once told me that if you wear the colour red sort of on the top half of your body, that it's energising. So I've taken to wearing red every Monday morning now because it gives me that extra boost. I hope you had a good weekend, and I don't know what your circumstances. I'm sure for some people, actually, life isn't too bad, but I think for the majority of people, life is concerning at best at the moment, because this is a really surreal situation that we find ourselves in. And I woke up this morning and I thought, what's my message today going to be? Well, my message today is 3 things: clarity, acceptance, and there is always another way. So why clarity and acceptance? Well, actually, it's the other way around. I find that clarity comes after acceptance. So most of us have been thrown into this really surreal world where we've been put into this situation where we don't quite know what's going to happen. Well, we don't know at all what's going to happen. And our circumstances may have been really adversely changed. So you may be a small business owner and your business may not even be trading at the moment, or if it is, it's experiencing really, really tough times. You may be on furlough. You may have lost your job. Any of those situations are going to throw you into this sort of turmoil of fogginess and confusion. Well, this is where the acceptance comes in. What I try and do with myself is I try and help myself get through to a position as quickly as I possibly can by accepting something. Now, I have a really simple way of doing that, and that is I just say, hey, it is what it is. And I have the ability not to try and go any further than that, because sometimes things just are what they are. It's happened. Why a pandemic? Why did my business get adversely affected? Why did I lose my job? It is what it is. That's what I try and say to myself. Now, as soon as I can get there, and I have to work hard at that sometimes, as soon as I can get there, then I achieve this kind of clarity. My brain fog clears. And that's the next stage, where you've got to get to the stage where you believe there is always another way. And there is always another way. What brought this home to me last night? I'm on my own during lockdown. Well, I've got a cat and a dog, but they don't really count. So I'm on my own. And that is because my family is spread to the 4 winds of this planet. My dad's on one island somewhere, and my brothers and sisters are miles away. And my children, that's the biggest thing. My children live in New Zealand, and my grandchildren live in New Zealand. And I have breakfast with them at night because of the time difference. So last night I was having breakfast with my kids, and I spent a good few minutes watching, in fact, a lot of minutes watching my youngest grandson, who's coming up 2, Riffin, with his mum. And he is the most tactile, beautiful child you could ever see. And he was having this moment with his mum last night with Milo, and he was cuddling her, and it was amazing to watch. Now, I could spend time lamenting the fact that I don't get to hold my grandchild. And the other thing is, if I go down that rabbit hole, I could also start to ask myself, when will I ever get to see him again? When will global travel become an option? Now, if I go down that rabbit hole, that takes me into a dark place. So instead, what I do is I say, it is what it is. Find another way. And do you know how many minutes I have dwelled on the visualization of Riffin and Milo in those embraces last night? And do you know how much I enjoyed that? It was fabulous. In fact, I almost got to the point where it was probably better than me cuddling him, because I can see it in my head. I could see the love on his face. I could see the joy they were both getting from it. And it was absolutely marvelous. So my message this morning is, try and accept. Try and just say, it is what it is. Then if you are successful, you will reach a moment of clarity. And when you get to the moment of clarity, that's when you need to seek help in finding another way, because there is always another way to get your business reinvented. Reinvent yourself. Get your business off the ground, because there is business out there, guys. Reinvent yourself. Have you ever thought about this might be the opportunity to do something you've always wanted to do in terms of a career? So that's my message on this Monday morning, and I hope you have a fantastic day. and I will see you again tomorrow morning. Bye.